Hey folks, Chase here with Card Addicts Anonymous. I know. Where's Marnie? Where's Marnie? At least where's Marnie's thigh? That's about as all you could see in most of my videos. But we have retired as we move away from Pokemon and move more into One Piece. This is my favorite card game. I just didn't know how popular One Piece was going to be to start my channel with, but One Piece is the best card game right now, other than Magic the Gathering, but Magic the Gathering is also messing up just like Pokemon is. So I got this really cool new playmat with our boy Kaido on there. Let me see if I can just kind of straighten him out a little bit. There we go. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's a little wavy from shipping because it was rolled up tight. But I leave my playmats out for like a couple days and they usually flatten themselves out pretty well. You can't see the waviness. It's more on like the edges of it, but it happens. I've bought playmats before, and that's nothing to be concerned about. But it's actually absolutely beautiful. Let's, you know what? Let's, my desk is a little dirty. I just got back from a long business trip. I'm always on a business trip, but it would seem as of recent, which I'll be again next week, unfortunately. But let's zoom out a little bit. You guys can see a little more of the playmat. It's absolutely stunning. I'm going to come back down. Sorry if this gives you sickness there, but it is what it is. All right, we got a cool video today. You've probably already read the title, so you have some idea what we're doing here. But we got some proxy cards from our boys in China, across the ocean and to my doorstep in like a week. This is the fastest AliExpress has ever shipped some of these proxy cards to my door. I'm very happy about it. Super excited to get into this. Some of these things we've already seen. We've seen a lot of these leader cards before. But we're going to get into those first. These I bought because they had like some sale. I don't know what it was. There's always a sale on AliExpress. And if I'm going to put these on, I'll have this exact link in my description. Right now they're like 15 bucks for these like 15 liters or something. But normally they're like half that. I think I bought these for like, you know, I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't 15 bucks. But I bought these to give away to you guys randomly during my live streams. So I may have a couple that day, a couple the next live stream or whatever, who knows. But they'll be randomly inserted, and I'm going to come up with some cool ways that you guys can earn them. If you win something, we'll do some like game. I'm going to come up with some ideas. We'll have some fun ideas for you guys to earn these, and I think it'll be fun to have some of these cards. Well, let's have a look at them. We have Law there. These proxies are absolutely spectacular, by the way. All these proxies that I've got from them, it's kind of hard to tell, but they are like slightly textured with the printing. And of course they have that beautiful texturing on the outside. They're a little bit different color. Let's see if I have any of these leaders, the real ones. And now I don't think I have Sabo, Kaido. Well, let's go through them slow here. These are just awesome. If you want to play the game, you just have some of these leaders. They look awesome in a binder if you just collect the one piece. And they're not expensive. So you could buy like the whole set of them for relatively cheaply. But these are really pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. And the backs of them. They're going to be different than the real ones. You know what? Let me grab some real leader cards here so we can show you how to spot the difference between the fake ones and the real ones. I don't see any problem with running fake leader cards in your decks. These ones are a little muted. The colors are a little muted compared to some of the other ones I've seen, but they're still beautiful. Here's a real Chopper here. You can tell the difference in the color for sure, right? But the cards are still gorgeous as they are. Chopper's like has a lot of that background area, so it's a little bit different, but let's pull them out of there so we can see the difference between the colors of the backs and everything. Otherwise, they're pretty close. Like the only difference I would say is like on the front, the colors clearly are a little bit more muted, which you're going to find with almost all of these leader cards. But also the writing, you see how much smaller the writing is. I've noticed that a lot of times. Other than that, you can clearly read them. They're super playable. You throw them in your deck and you can play them. But see the difference in color? Oh, just a little muted in comparison to the real thing. But I'm all about proxy cards. If you're going to play the game, why spend 50 bucks on Law? You know what I mean? If you get good enough and you want to play in like legit tournaments and stuff, you're going to need the real cards. then you can buy them, right? Or you can buy like every leader for like $50 from like OPO1 to like '09 for like $50. And then you could try any leader out you want and still have a cool card to put in your binder and in your decks. So now that we've seen the difference between the different ones, the fakes and the real ones, let's see. We got Enel, gorgeous printing again on Enel, absolutely stunning. Not as much texture as the real thing, but you know, the edges are really textured, really nice. They look very, very, very nice. We got Sabo. These are gonna come home to you guys, man. I just bought these just to give away to you guys. So we got Sabo. We got Kaido. Very cool Kaido card. Very inky. His hair is always very inky. Kaido. We have Uta. Very cute. Very cute Uta card. Always loved Uta as a character in the movie, man. If you haven't seen the movie Red, man, will that pull your heartstrings. Carrot, very cute little furry character there. Edward Newgate. For some reason they put new and gate into separate words, and there's no space between Edward dot Newgate. Just odd, but you know, these are proxies, guys. You can't expect the world out of these. Very nice foiling on it, though. All of these cards. Magellan, no one wants Magellan, but you may win this one. I'm sorry if you do. But he used to be pretty playable. Maybe he is a little better now. Ooh, that black looks really nice on the smoker. Very clean. Nice kind of texture on the printing. Roronoa Zoro, this is a super playable, maybe even meta leader right now. A lot of the rush decks are becoming meta without black cards like Gecko Moria and Ice Age and stuff. Monkey D. Garp. I love Garp as a character in the show. I really would love that if Garp was good, but he's not that great. Purple Luffy, absolutely meta deck right now. That card looks absolutely stunning too. The purple is very vibrant. So I'm gonna like shuffle these up, and then when we're at the live streams, I'm just gonna pick one off the top at random. They'll be upside down, so who knows what you're going to get. We got Kinemon. And, oh, there he is, Chopper. Let's see the difference. That, you know what? It's really close, to be honest. Oh, there's something behind him. Ooh, Yamato. Gorgeous Yamato card. Absolutely stunning. But right here, we got Chopper, the two Choppers. They are not that far apart. See, just like the thickness of the writing, and the colors are a little bit muted. That's about it. Otherwise... well, we already saw the backs, didn't we? But that's those. That wasn't the main thing I wanted to show in the video. I just wanted to throw that out there for my day ones, my people that actually show up to the live streams. I know some of you guys can't. Don't worry. I don't hold it against you. I know some of you guys can't show up to live streams because you live in another country, and it's like when I'm doing my live stream, it's like 2 in the morning or 1 in the morning, right, or whatever. Or it's like noon, and you're at work. Like, don't worry. Keep your job. Do what you got to do. This are the proxies that I'm most excited about, guys. These, I want to say I paid like $20 for these. When you see it, when I post them in the description, it's going to say like their original price, right? But that's not the real price, okay? The real price is going to be like whatever that is divided by half, maybe even 2/3 taken away from that. So these will be like $70. Don't worry, when you click on it, it's going to take you to a link, and it's going to be like $25, okay? But I got these on like a really, really deep sale. I want to say it was like $15.99 or something that I paid for these. This is every single gold. Look at the texture. Oh my God, I can't wait to get into these guys. I'm so excited. I don't care about the monetary value of cards that much anymore. I mean, of course, if I have expensive ones, I'd like to sell them so I can get more product to open for you guys. But like in my own collection, I don't care. I'll collect the proxy ones. I think the cards are cool. If I want to throw them into a deck and play locals at, you know, my local game store, they look just as good. Oh my God, these are freaking incredible. Okay, let's keep half of these off screen. We'll take a little half of these and go through them. Oh my God, look at the texture on these guys. They're probably not as good as the real thing, but look at how deep the foiling is on there. Wowee. These are stunning. These are worth every penny of 25. They're worth every penny of $70, but don't pay $70 for them. But you'll never have to anyway. But wow, these are stunning, guys. Ooh, Dofi, that's going straight into my Dofi deck. 100%. Look at the texture. Very, very similar to the real one, actually. You know what? I have the real... well, I don't want to waste a bunch of time right now. This video is going to be long enough. We have like 30 something of these to go through. Absolutely sick, huh? Look at the teeth, how like thick the gilded foiling is on there. Very, oh my God, you could feel every little bit of it too. Rosinante, different texture. Look at that texture on there. I've never seen the Rosinante textured one, so very interesting. Very cool though. Kaido, oh my gosh, look at the gold lightning bolts on that Kaido card. And it's all textured. Yep. I mean, if you take one thing away from this, guys, buy these. These are sick. These are absolutely sick. King. I sold all of my textured Dons and stuff to get more cards to open. So it's cool to have these back. These ones I can't sell. You know, these ones will always be with me. Queen. Wow, that's so cool how like the letters turn like black and almost like they turn like neon. You see that? Isn't that cool? Man, these are sick, dude. I'm so happy with this purchase, to be honest. I was worried about how nice these were going to be, but they look cool. Wow, look at the foiling on that. Look at the gilding on that. What the heck? How are these so cheap? I don't know how they... Dude, you could feel every little bit of that, too. That's so incredible. Of course, that's Big Mama. The biggest of the moms. And L. Man, these are freaking sick, dude. And dude, these are like $100 plus each. Some of them like $400. You know what I mean? Like Zoro and stuff like that. Law, this is the one I did have. Man, that is so close to the real one, guys. I just sold this one in Japanese to get more product, and I'm not sad I did. Not anymore. These are so sick. Uta. Wow. Look at that. Look at the thickness on there. Each one of these is just a work of art, man. What the heck? Look at those. That's Katakuri. That is so dope, man. I can see why people want these in their decks, man. If you're playing Katakuri or Uta or whatever, you're going to want 10 of these, right? But man, that's expensive. I'll tell you right now. Magellan. I had this one too. I had this one in English, and I sold it to get more product. I sold it for like $80, and now it's at like $300. I'm pretty upset about that. I don't know why. I don't know why Magellan's so cool, but he's very textured, very cool. There's our boy Moria, Mr. Blocked Card himself, Mr. Bandman. Bandman, wild as a Taliban. Remember that song? Ooh, look at that Zoro, guys. That is spectacular. Wow. I'm blown away by that one. I see why people want this one too. Jesus. We're not even halfway through, guys. We're just about halfway through. You got Samurai Boy. Why can't I never remember his freaking name? Not Kinemon, but the other one, the main one. I don't know. You all know who I'm talking about. That's him. Oh, dude. Look at the texture on that. Of course, our boy Sabo, Mr. Lead Pipe. Think he smoked something out of that lead pipe? Probably. Smokes foos. Smokes foos with that lead pipe. All right, here's the other half. Beautiful Luffy. I'll probably put that on my Luffy deck, my purple Luffy deck. Very cool. Absolutely stunning. Shit, who is that? Nami? Is that Nami? I think that's Nami. Man. The texture, guys. It's absolutely insane. This is the one I never remember, man. The gold leaves on there, I don't remember those at all on the other one. I think I had this in the textured one. Is it Vivi maybe, or? I don't know. Let me know if you guys remember who this one is. I always forget. Sorry. Wow, look at the flames in the background too. That is crazy, dude. The amount of how well they make these cards now is just insane. These are just proxies, you know what I mean? For $15 or whatever I paid for these. Crocodile, I love Crocodile. He's one of my favorite guys. I love all the Baroque works guys. Mihawk, Crocodile, Buggy. Buggy may be my favorite villain in the whole series. I just love how he just fails upwards constantly. He just makes it, you know? And I like his creepy clown. I used to be afraid of clowns as a child. Now, I don't think there's a clown alive that could whoop my ass now, but back in the day, I used to fear them. Very cool. That's Hody Jones there. I love the paisley kind of stuff in the inside of those letters there. It's pretty cool. That's Vivi, I think. That's Vivi, right, with the little X's, so they know who wasn't a clone or whatever. So I wonder who that other one is. Rebecca, maybe. We got Whitebeard. I have a Whitebeard deck. I kind of like butchered it to take some of the cards out from one of my other decks, but I'll definitely put this in there as one of the Dons. Very cool. And that's Ivankov. Is that Ivankov? With the hands. Yamato. Wow, look at that. Wowee. That texture is insane. It's like water in the background almost. And a couple more here. Rob Luch. You could probably buy 10 of these for like the price it would cost you to get like a whole playset of some of these. You know what I mean? You could buy 10 whole. You could buy more than 10. You could probably buy 10 whole sets of these and have 10 of every single one before you could buy one of these. Literally one card. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that insane to think about that? That's how much little luxury cardboard has become. It's insane, the prices of some of this stuff. Is that Ivankov? And the other one's Nico Robin? Maybe. There's a couple more. Who knows? Let's see. We got... That's Kid. And then we got Sakazuki. Very cool. Wow. Look at the flames. They're all textured. Like all the smoke and flames and stuff. Or I guess it's lava in it. Wow. I'm very satisfied with this purchase, guys. Very satisfied. And of course, I got these on top to give to you guys. I appreciate you guys. I had such a good time in the last live stream, guys. I just got back from my trip. So I have most of your guys' stuff packed. I still have to pack the envelopes for the people who aren't in the United States. So I'm gonna do my best to pack those up and get those letters ready. And I'm gonna take them tomorrow after work to the USPS. So hopefully those things will make it to you guys soon, maybe in the next 2 weeks or so. If you're out of the country, if not, probably the next like 5 business days for the guys who are in the United States. And I thank you guys so much. Hope you enjoyed the video. I recommend these 100%. I'm going to link both of these items in the description below. And I 100% the gold cards. They're absolutely stunning. You will not be disappointed. And these ones, obviously, if you need leader cards, they're great. I already have one. If you guys go back into my library of videos, I have one from like my early days. I mean, I've only been around like 2.5 months, but my early days where I got like an entire set of like 50 of them. I would recommend buying that one than buying this one, because this one only has like some random leaders that you might not even want to use per se, because there's only a couple of them that are like meta. I would buy that other one. Then you have literally the entire set of all the leaders. You could use any one you want. So I personally recommend doing that. I have no affiliation with AliExpress or any of these cards. These were just because I wanted them and I thought they were cool, and I knew you guys would love to see stuff like this. So hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Remember, check the links down below. And if you haven't joined the giveaway, make sure to join the giveaways. There's 2 going on right now for the 400 or 500 subscriber giveaway. We're already at like almost 800 or at 800 by the time I film this video. So we'll probably be at 1,000 before we do that live stream. But then we'll have the 1,000 live stream to do, right? So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you make it a live stream. A lot of fun stuff we're going to be giving away. And I will see you guys in the next one. But until then, stay safe. Keep that smile on your face. And I will see you in the next one. Chase out.